What's happening in Edmonton? If you live here, are there new restaurants here that you should be checking out? Maybe you're curious about the construction that's happening. I mean, Edmonton does have a couple seasons, winter, summer, and construction season. So we're going to talk about that in today's Edmonton Insider. So if you have been living in West Edmonton, you're probably familiar with Red Robin's that was located in the Superstore parking lot. Now, if you've been around for a while, you've noticed that Red Robin's has been closed for quite some time. And recently, we've noticed that they are taking the building apart. Now, it had sat vacant for quite some time when they first closed. Everyone was really sad because myself included, our family used to really enjoy going to Red Robin's for special occasions and taking our kids there for their birthdays or for milkshakes, fun stuff like that, and then it was gone. Now, what's going on there? I did look it up on the city permits to see they are taking it down and putting 2 new restaurants in place, one with a drive-through. So it just is suspicious to me because something with a drive-through is usually franchise operated. I did reach out to Andrew Knack, who is the counselor, and he has no inkling yet of who is going there, but obviously somebody did apply for those permits. Now, speaking about Red Robin's, if you are looking for the replacement of Red Robin's, our family went and checked out Varsity Burgers. So it's actually located in the other old Red Robin's location in the south side. There was one in the downtown area as well. That's completely gone. I believe the building's not even up anymore. But the Varsity Burgers, we went and checked it out. It literally looks even the same inside. And it's not a robin, it is an owl on their logo. Their menu, oddly, is very similar to the Red Robin's logo menu, because when we were looking at the food, we were thinking, this reminds me of the exact same menu that when we ate there. So interesting, food tasted decent. The kids enjoyed it. It's a good family restaurant. It's also very family friendly for the prices because their pricing, they try to keep it low. So I'm surprised they're able to do what they are because it is pretty affordable. Even for a family of 5, it was an $80 meal for all of us. There was 2 kids meals and 3 regular meals. So if you want to check it out, make sure to check out that restaurant locally. It is just off of Calgary Trail in the south side. So something unique to Edmonton is the Lego store. Now there's 2 Lego stores. The first one was in Southgate, or is in Southgate, smaller store, and then the big giant one in West Edmonton Mall opened up a few years back, and they have the coolest minifigure station. So each Lego store has the ability to create minifigures, your own custom minifigures. You can go in there and pick your pieces out and do what you want to do. But the one at West Edmonton Mall is one of, I think, I was told last time that we were the only one in Canada at that time that has the ability to actually create the shirt of your little minifigure guy. So you get to go on the computer device or electronic device and pick out and draw and customize your minifigure's little shirt and whatnot. So lots of fun. It is very specific that only you can do this in Edmonton. So yeah, even if you live in Calgary, you need to come up. Now, maybe there's one in Calgary now, but I don't think there is. It's all across Canada. It's the only one. It's a lot of fun for the kids to do. Nice little treat, maybe a good thing to do for birthdays. Of course, they still have the other minifigure station area as well. And it's quite the large Lego store. There is so many things to see. They've got that 3D. You take out the Lego case or the Lego box, and then you can scan the QR code, and it shows the actual Lego actually moving and constructed, and it's really quite fun and cute for the kids. There's also the brick wall where you can choose your bricks if you just want to buy bricks on their own, and of course all of the specialty sets like the Star Wars set, the Ninjago sets, the Disney, everything you can think of, that store has. While we're talking about West Edmonton Mall, did you know that that big pirate ship that you know of there, that's the actual size of that ship? It's interesting because you can have and host parties there. When the kids were younger, they had these little events that West Edmonton Mall does for younger kids, and I think we saw a penguin paint on the little picnic table. It's quite interesting to look at, but you can actually host parties there too. All right, so we seem to be in a West theme for this episode, and so I'm going to talk to you about the Lewis Farms Rec Center. It had started construction in the fall. So far, we haven't seen anything kind of transpire since the snow has melted, but the snow has just recently melted. You'll see that they have done some work, and there's some kind of things, I don't even know what they are, I'm not a construction person, that are just waiting to be put in. So we're waiting to see the action again, and we will update you each month because that is located right in Rosenthal, even though it's called the Lewis Farms Rec Center. And we're really excited because it is a much needed recreation center that is needed in West Edmonton. Probably going to be another 4 to 5 years before it's actually completed, as long as there's no delays with weather and trades and who knows what. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like over time, because it's a huge space, but it's going to be so much great space with the swimming pool, the rec center, the library, all the things that they're promising the space to be. It's going to be an amazing space. So I'm going to talk about a really cool business at the end of this video, but before we get there, I wanted to also update you for any families or people that love going to the library. The Edmonton Public Library now has extended hours. So on Sunday, they're opening earlier and they're open out throughout the week. If you don't already know this, as a young family, there's a lot of activities for your kids to do at the library, whether it's during the week or else in the summertime, and these are all free events. I used to love taking Cade, who's my oldest now. They have lots of baby things, like mom and baby things that you can do there. They have lots, like a great kids area. The Lois Hole Library actually has, I really like the kids area set up there. And they have a little train station, they've got interactive stuff. And also at the library, did you know this? If you bring your baby to get a library card, yes, your baby can get a library card. They get you a library card for your baby and they give you a board book. Unless that's changed, that's a fun and great thing to take your baby to. And then when you go get library books for your baby, they can use their own card. And there are no fines anymore at the Edmonton Public Library either. So obviously, be kind and bring the books back so other people can share and you can all share in that. The Edmonton Public Library also has Audible books that can be borrowed as well, and downloadable, like ebooks as well. Not downloadable, but the ability to read online. So there's lots of different options at the Edmonton Public Library. And the other cool thing I was going to talk to you about in this video is the coolest space, the coolest restaurant, the newest thing that people are talking about right now is Crumbl Cookies. They are large cookies and it's all the rage right now. Our family went to go check this place out and stood in line. The average wait time is 1.5 hours during the week. And on the weekend, apparently it's way busier. So if you're expecting to go check it out, make sure to give yourself some time to go satisfy your sweet tooth, go check out the newest rage. Now it's not cupcakes, now it's cookies. Let me know what you think of those cookies or anything that we talked about in this video, and we'll see you next month in Edmonton's Insider.